equitable transaction. Much thanks, friend. An equitable transaction. The finest cuts and clarity. What suits you? Fine. Follow the stars, friend. equitable transaction. Fine indeed.
Did you truly think all of this would be that easy?
The finest cuts and clarity. What suits you? An equitable transaction. have a look. An equitable transaction. Fine indeed. Much thanks, friend. Much thanks, friend. Equitable transaction. Fine indeed.
They were nothing. Did you truly think all of this would be that easy?
Shine on, my friend.
They were nuts. Did you truly think all of this would be that easy? This is just the beginning.
Well, after 3 runs of the bosses, the amount of GAs that are dropping are disappointingly small.
Come, traveler. The stars of sanctity.
Okay, Spear of Lysander. It's a mythic, absolutely. But why? Why is this a mythic? Absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Much thanks, friend.
The rest of them, now, a lot. I was looking for a sort of better Okins, but this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it was the same the last time, and not one of them any GAs. Look at this. Now I'm going to sell that. I'm going to salvage, so we get the spark,
How shall I guide my hammer?
just like that. Oh, finally I got an Om rune. Wow. That's my first Om rune. Now it's a case of do I put the wait. Do I actually do this? So what I'm going to do now is move to my ball of lightning build. I was running the light crack build, but now that I've got there, I see that right now I've got invoke the Frost Nova, which is for freeze and vulnerable. But because I've got the blizzard does. Just let's have a. Let's teleport. This is the one. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there was a little bit of vulnerable there, but there isn't. So there's no vulnerable that's attached, but I do get an opportunity to gain vulnerable because of this. I'm going to try and see if the arm rune makes a difference. Right, so I've been able to clear pit 98 and reasonable times. So now I've got the arm rune. Now let's do a 98 just to see how it is. Ooh, wrong button. Supposed to press the Frost Nova. Ah, did it again. Just looking to see how often it procs as well. Ah, I'm not used to this new keyboard. I'll keep hitting the escape instead of the 1. Well, I'm well ahead of the game. Bit ahead above water. I'm not really going for speed here. I'm just going to see if I can clear to begin with. Okay, it seems to be doing its job, hitting 15% more. I don't think I'm ever going to run a hit 100 in under a minute with this build. But now the damage is sort of getting up there, so I think I'm comfortable that I can go up to a 99 at least. And because my latency is not fantastic. But I'm getting more comfortable with the build as things have become available. I mean, it's just now that I've got the first armor rune. And I've been waiting for that, and it took me 7 days to get my Crown of Lucian in the slot that I needed it. This is doing okay. Certainly hitting a lot harder than I was yesterday. Okay. We'll take a bit of blast wave, because every little bit helps. So I guess running 3 bosses, at least the one thing that did give me was a spark and an armor. A few other mats and things like this, but that was the 2 things that really were, I guess, interesting. Come on, keep the mana up. So even I'm hitting for hundreds of billions, they're still taking some time to go down. Yeah, might as well take that one. So I'm well above where I was without the room. See how this second floor goes. It will tend to be reasonably okay. Not too tanky. But we will take that. I like the artillery shrine. When I do overpower, it does do a nice job. But I think this season there's a couple of builds that are sort of falling behind a wee bit, and I think it's a Sorc is one of them, and the Barbarian is the other. Where I can't believe that the Rogue done a 1 minute or even sub 1 minute pit 100, and the speed farming on the helltides.com, the speed running is on a pit 100, and there's 48 seconds for a pit 100. I can't see this build performing to that degree, even if it was maxed out to the ultimate. I just can't see it. I think the sort of Stormhorn is maybe a slightly more powerful build, but even then I don't think it's going to be doing that sort of damage. But this is a reasonable time. For me anyway, this is a reasonable time. I do have to, yeah, watch out. I nearly fell for it. I need to keep the blizzard up to make sure I don't run out of mana, and so keep my mana shield up. This is okay though. Famous last words. Yep, my mana shield held. That's usually a nasty little bugger there. That secondary boss, or shadow boss, or whatever you want to call him. This is good. That's the fastest time I've done so far. So I'm happy with that. and not a difficult fight. Right, so where am I? Electrocute, Conjurer, Eliminator, Territorial. I was thinking about trying a Territorial, so I'll upgrade this. Shall we try a 99? Because that was okay. Then if I can get this done... Ooh, my latency is a bit high though. 211, 220. I'd feel much more comfortable. If it was... Oops. They were on top of me before I realised what was happening. My head's above water, but just. But I think that's because I was got a little bit unawares at the beginning. That's okay, so far so good. Go back and get them. Don't want to leave any behind me, come to bite me in the ass. It's not quite. Ah, there must have been increased health. Okay, I'm not going back for them. They can follow me if they want. Yeah, we did follow, so I'll take them out. I think it'll depend on how quickly I can get through here. That's an annoying feature. Well, this is okay. So far, so good. Both the War Cry is proccing pretty nicely, as is the one to every skill. So that tells me that they're doing the job. Okay, that's good. So, you know, what I would say is that it's taken some time to get this build together, longer than I anticipated. But now that it is sort of together, I do need to do a little bit of masterworking again to hit the skills better. But this is as I expected it to be performing. And I'm thinking about my latency as well. If you had a much better latency, you actually would be completing better, because your attack speed would be better and your movement speed would be better. But I'm happy with this so far, so good, as they say. I think 99 is a dead cert. I'll be able to complete this. And then I might even try for the big 100. But there is quite a significant difference between 99 and 100. The XP is only a smattering of a difference, but the HP is about 20%. It's a significant change. Okay, I'm going to leave them to, they can do whatever they want to themselves. Channeling, we don't want channeling because we want to spend our mana. And I'm keeping up the floor, or trying to anyway. Because that gives me an extra X% damage. Okay, let's go up and find a better group. I've got a little rhythm on my evade bar because there's no point to pressing it too much. So it's like dum dum, because my latency won't allow me to travel very fast. But I'm not sure why I'm not overpowering every single one, because that's more than enough. And I'm overpowering a lot, but every hit I'm not so sure. Yeah, I have no doubt I'm going to finish this in a reasonable time, I think. For me, for this build, and it's Den Mother, so as long as I don't die, I'll be okay. Because I think Den Mother is one of the easier famous last words. Where did it go? Then Mother, you would think it was a she, actually. Not an it. Okay, it's not gone. Where did he go? There he goes. Yes! That's the build I'm running. So that was a good run. I'm happy with that run. It wasn't too difficult, wasn't too challenging, thankfully. What I was doing was the territorial. I just check and make sure that actually got recorded properly. It looks like it, yeah. Yeah, it did, good. Right, so now then. Shall I try for the 100? Because that did actually go reasonably well. Oh, I've got a whisper. Let's go take the whisper. I'm not going to open the whisper. I'm going to leave the whisper. What do I want? 200 weapons, because I think I'm going to go for a druid next. Put that in there. Because the fastest way to level up is to use whispers. You need a fair number of whispers, but it's definitely, you can get there in 20 seconds. And none of these are worth keeping because they're non-GA. Right. I'm expecting this one to be a little more challenging. And we will take our medicine to make sure we're fully charged before we go in and do tier 100. Right, so let's get fired up. And let's see where we go. Well, maybe they're lulling me into a false sense of security. Yeah, they will. Too bad so far. A little bit slow perhaps, yeah, you could argue. I know. As it, Dr. Inky took me through our Pit 100 yesterday, and she runs a Ravens Druid, and it was like boom, 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 boom. and everything's dead. I done some cleanup work, so this is way off that. Excuse me. So I think that what I'm gonna do is, okay, let's go to the next mob. I think what I'm going to do is focus on some whispers. Then get enough whispers in my Jaro. Get some chaos things in my stash. Some of the not leaflets. Whatever the hell you call them. Well, actually, this is getting to be okay. As long as maybe I don't get spiders, I think I might be okay. You know, spiders in the second floor. Spiders in the second floor with the one that you end up in dead ends, that would be probably the worst. That's the worst of all. Spiders in the ones that you get a dead end in. I know spiders in any of them are bad, but in that one in particular, it's just horrible. Okay, there's the... I think I need to take out a few more in here though. Because this seems to be okay. So I want to take as many as I can in here before I go to the second floor. And because unknowing what the second floor is going to be like. But at least here I can see that I'm doing some decent damage. And if I have spiders on the audible floor, then I'll need as much as I can get here is a buffer for when I hit a dead end. Okay, now I'll go up and take... Okay, so it's not the spider, the dead end floor, and it's not spiders. Okay, cool. Oops, wrong one. My muscle memory is not quite right yet. I got a new keyboard. Black Widow V4 Pro. It's very nice. But the layout was just slightly different to the V3 and 10 keyless from Razer, so I keep hitting the wrong button. And I have to definitely look at the key to make sure I hit the right button. Rather than just relying on muscle memory. I can see quite a lot of sort of high 70s, 80s, 90s, even into the hundreds of billions. But no trillions. There is one more thing I want to try. Some people have suggested that I try the inner calm on my amulet. So I might try give that a go. Okay, they went down fairly okay. Nothing in that corner. I need to give myself a reasonable buffer to kill the boss. If it's something like Bramble, he tends to be a little tanky for me. He's killed me too many times. I've got a phobia. So I think I'm okay. Channeling, we don't want channeling because we want to spend our mana. Oops, that's Q, not 1. They're coming on. But yeah, I think the Ombrum has actually made a difference. Okay, let's get down to these. The monster density isn't massive here. But this is quite a good floor if there's a team of you. Because you can split up and go different areas, which then will better your speedrun time. And I think running a druid might be a little bit easier on my fingers as well. Come on, let's get to the boss. Just let me get to the boss to give me a shot at doing the 100. Five minutes to go. This next mob might get me to the boss if I'm lucky. Not quite. Oh, it did, it did. Good, good, good. 4.5 minutes to kill the boss. Subject Seething Hive Master might be okay. Just have to make sure I keep this blizzard up, I think, to make sure I've got enough mana shields. I think I might be okay. I know famous last bloody words, I should shut up. Yeah, the blizzard does its job. Because I've put the blizzard on because of the mana. And because I've got mastery skills, the actual blizzard is 20 odd, 23 ranks or something like this. Oh! Get off. Whoosh! That was me pressing the wrong bloody button again. Yes! Hit 100, finished. Happy, happy, happy. That was a decent run. Right, I'm going to take just a little breather. Alright, let's keep on with these plants and see if I can maybe get a better lock round. The one that's got a GA on crit.
Too bad, friend. The finest cuts and clarity.
Pain Gorgers. Lucky hit. If it had been to basic, that might have been better. But lucky hit, I'm not so sure I want that. No, these are no good.
Equitable transaction.
Woo! Happy, happy, happy. I done 100. Do I tempt myself and see if I can do a 101? Unleash. Elementalist. I think the Elementalist did actually work. Adapt. Destruction and territorial in the beginning. Because I had charged on before. And I did try exploit. But I think the damage to elites is actually a good. But I do want to try the territorial. But what I could try the 100 again and see if the, instead of abundant energy that I've got on here, try the inner calm. It's not a maxed out inner calm. Because when you teleport, the intercom doesn't sort of... Ooh, wow. Maybe they were right. But you know, spiders always slow me down eventually. Well, but even so, I would say this might actually be right. I'll not win any speed runs with it, not yet anyway, that's for sure. Because I saw in the Helltides, the unofficial speed board, it is like 48 seconds. I don't think I'm going to get 48 seconds, and it's already past that. I think I wasn't. I'm not sure which one did that, but it was probably a druid. They can be a bit speedy. You put all the movement speed on a druid, and they can be quite nifty. $108, 213 bill. Wow. So this is that. Yeah, this is definitely hitting harder. Lead battle, I don't need to just spend all my time on one. I managed to teleport through. Yeah, this board can be a good board, but sometimes the monsters are of density, they're a bit spread out. So far so good though, I'm not complaining. I get a little excited and press the spacebar a bit too much for my latency. I need to slow down. Because I'll be hitting the spacebar twice for one move. Do I go up and then down? Oh right, it sent me down anyway. So that's good. I take these two packs down. I thought I took that. Right there, that's better. little bit of lethal is nice. Come on. After this, I really need to see what sort of pit level I can clear it in a minute and a half. Last season with the Hydra, it was about a pit 79 to 84. With the Chaos Armor, I was hoping that that was going to be a little bit better. Okay, so now we're having a little hunt about where the bloody hell the next mobs are. That's what I was saying about this particular floor. Sometimes these mobs can be a little far apart. 239 build. Wow, that's good. Good for me. Raven's probably, and the what's it? The Rake, which is the number 1 in the leaderboard right now. I think Lacuna got 140. And I'm happy to do 100. But this looks to be a good time. It's beat the last run by a significant portion. Come on, this mob probably will take me to the boss. Yes, it did. Right, so let's see who we've got this time. So it's a good 2 minutes up actually. The last time I remember saying I had 4.5 minutes to kill the boss. Now I've got 6.5 minutes. I need to make sure I don't die though. Which means making sure I've got my mana shield up as high as possible. And that means making sure the blizzard is up as much as possible. Yeah, this is going down. Under 10 minutes. Yes! I am going to put that on the leaderboard. I know it's not even close to being 1 minute run, but hey, it's my personal best. And I will take up the I said to take up the territorial first. But yeah, that was a good call. Putting that on the inner calm on the amulet was definitely a plus. Because it's always a triple. Ooh. So two good things. Putting the Barbarian's War Cry was a plus. Then using the Inner Calm on there was also a plus. Now I tried to Now I tried to remaster work this, and I spent 150 mil and ended up with exactly the same. Right, I'm gonna see if anybody wants. So I have some things for sale on the Diablo.trade, but nobody's buying a damn thing. I'm now sort of thinking 101. Because I got the 100 with, you know, a fair 6 minutes to spare, so. But I will take my full. Wow. Come on then. Oh, I wish I had a better latency, because I'm fairly sure I'd be a little bit better than this. But wow, that's way above what I expected it to do. I should shut up. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm going to top out sooner or later, until I can get a few more Paragon points on the boards. But I do need to I want to try and either get another pair of BLTs that's got a GA on critical strike damage. I don't have one yet. So maybe I do some Chaos Rifts tomorrow. Because I've got like 10 of them sitting in my inventory. And maybe if I can get that. Because right now I've got it master worked on all stats. which I don't think is a bad thing because all stats gives me, you know, a whole bunch of different things. Intelligence. Wow, this is. I'm going. Ooh, this is nice, and my latency is pretty. Oh, spiders! Shut the fuck up, Brian. So, a nice first floor, shitty second floor, and so apologies for swearing. I was getting excited. But definitely this inner calm has made a difference. So I'll have to change my build planner across. And this is a shitty latency as well. And it does make a difference. Because if you've got a nice latency, like 100 or below, then you just hit everything a lot quicker. And you can bop around a lot easier. But it makes a difference to your attack speed. If you can imagine, if I had half the latency that I have right now, I'd be hitting double the speed. It tops out eventually for sure, but there is a noticeable difference, for me anyway, when I have a really poor latency to a really good latency. But I'm happy with this. This is performing admirably. So the little, it's all about little tweaks. A little tweak here, a little tweak there, seeing which works, which doesn't work. I need to slow down my... Like, when I get excited, my fingers on the evade bar, which is my space bar, goes way too quick, and I'm pressing it 2 or 3 times in the time it actually does take to evade. It's not like I evade 3 times. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, this is nice. I'm hitting about a little bit beyond what I was doing in the 100. As you would expect, but it's also bloody spiders, which you sort of... Okay, I've got 7 minutes. 7.5 minutes. Okay. I think I had 6.5 minutes on the 100s. And 4.5 minutes using the different aspect. not inner calm. Charged bolts, I think it was. Now I need to be careful. Make sure I've got my mana shield up. Yeah, missed that. This is going for my personal best. Come on. Yes! So just to go as a Harlequin with Yule Vex, BLT, Crown of Lucian, Lockrins with Sam Om, Conduit, and I've got that because of the cooldown. Because the teleport cooldown. Shredding Blades, Inner Calm, Starless Skies, Galvanic, and Okins. So I'm happy with that. Territorial. $102. Pardon me. Okay, first and foremost, let's get rid of this. Nope. Only one GA amongst everything there. So my thinking is that on here I've got a GA to all stats, 7.3%, which is okay. But if I get a GA to crit strike damage, it's maybe going to be better. But I don't have anything that's got a GA, no Lockrins that's got a GA to crit strike. How much cash have I got? 170. Because I'd like to try and get a triple on convulsions as well. And I think that's going to... All these things, you know, it's little by little. Yeah. It's... So before I was hunting for a Lockrins, sorry, a Lucian on pants, but I got it somewhere else, so I'll hunt. And none of these are okay.
Equitable transaction.
I do have another Lockrins. Another couple, actually. None of these are any good. Except for mats. They give me mats. I have no idea why we get blues from here. Okay. Nothing. But since I got the Crown of Lucian here, and it's a GA on cooldown reduction, which was pretty damn good. The build is taken off. Absolutely. That was what I was missing. Now, what I was looking for? Lockrins. See, I don't want them on boots. I don't want them on a helm. that one is resist to all. I think the all stats is better. And again, so this one is Helm. So none of them are actually quite what they need to be. 16 minutes. Why not? Let's give it a go. 16 minutes is, that's the whole 15 minutes for the pit, so. Now I found these monster sets to be more troublesome in general. So if I can get through these, I'll be sort of a little happier. Okay, well, just feed me into this bunch, then follow me. Ah. Okay, well, I'm just a little behind. But maybe I can make it up. I think I might be a little struggle to get the... I think it'll depend on the second floor and the monsters that I get on the second floor. But maybe... I'm just a little bit behind, so I might be okay. But I'll definitely need at least 4 minutes, you know, to kill the boss, I would say, just to give myself enough time. So if I'm coming to the boss and it's less than 4 minutes to go, then I might just butt out rather than waste the time. I wonder if Fireball would work to execute below an X, what is it, 20% health or something of the... But what would it take off to put on the Fireball? Let's go up and around first. Well, I've managed to make up some time. I think one of the keys is for me is making sure I've always got this mana shield up. Then hitting the spark every few seconds. Try and get that keep it 4, but not always succeeding. Okay, I'm almost through this level. Definitely some nice figures coming here. 200 build, 280 or something like that. Yeah, this might be possible. They've been better if it had been werewolves, I think. They're some of the weaker ones. These can be a little tanky at times. Tell you what, this is not good for carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh, I thought I'd got them all there. He teleported away, never mind. Don't get wasted on just come on. Still head above water. Come on. Oops. Don't forget. Definitely take a bit of the artillery. That'll help us get there. Oh, I don't like this cover. Can't do anything when you're in there. Come on. Yeah, these are a bit tanky, aren't they? They're all increased bloody health. Just going after one. Go after the next bigger mob set. We're getting close to it. My fingers are going faster and faster. I want things to happen more. I feel as though I've got a little bit more left in this now. 4 minutes to the boss. Grim Marauder might be possible. But definitely need to keep up the ice, the blizzard, or the mana shield. Almost 50%. Okay. Good. Come on. We've got him. We've got him. Keep up that mana shield. Yes! 102. Didn't think I'd be able to do that much. Harlequin with a Vex. Core. I hope I recorded that properly. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. Hooray! Sometimes I worry I didn't record these properly. Right, so let's continue with the territorial. Good. Happy, happy, happy. But I think I'm reaching the limit there. That was 2 minutes to go just. So I think that I'm gonna leave it for a bit, go and do a few other things. But yeah, happy with that. Pit 102.
Come, traveler. The stars of sanctuary await.
Pardon me.
Find me.
That's my personal best for this season.
The finest cuts and clarity. What suits you?
Wonder how it performs at a lower. if I could get an 89 in a minute and a half, that's a possible.
Be ready.
Spiders are never there. They're still not going down quite as quickly as I would want them to be. Oops. Yeah, still. Not. So I need to run the skills properly. Yeah, this is still too slow. I really need to be running pits in 90 seconds, no more. Yeah, I've left a lot there. This should have been finished by now. But this is, I think overall this is still stronger than my Hydra last season. Because my Hydra was maxed out to the gills. But this is still too slow. But okay, my latency is shitty. And I just hit a bloody dead end. That was a long dead end. Yeah, look at that. We can help. Yeah, I'm afraid I am gonna have to move across for real speed to get to the 300 using a different character. Well, 5:19. Almost time for dinner.
The finest cuts and clarity. What suits
Not 1 GA.
fine indeed.
World boss 40 minutes. And there he is. I still haven't done that because it's a long way to get up there. And this one's a pain in the ass. Right, what we could do is a couple of whispers. Let's see if we can find... Can't see him, but maybe if we bop around for a wee bit, the boss will appear. There he is down there. So this is a relatively easy eight points to the Whisper. So you get 5 for the killing of the boss. Then if you pick up the seeds, and as long as somebody doesn't ambush you, go to do the cleanse them. Just pick up the seeds when you're here, might as well. And then this is sort of 8 points. Then you do the same on the other one. So it's an easy, you know, it's an easy Whisper. And then if you take any dungeons that are there, or bosses, six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there you go. So that was 8 altogether. Then we can do the same in the other one. Assuming you've got the waypoints open. Ah, come on. Why is he not teleporting? I want to change the skill bar around just a little bit. Put flame shield there, I think would be a little better. Oh, I see the boss. See if I can touch him up. Before somebody else gets to him. And there we go. There are players that will just lurk in here to sort of ambush you. Why? I have no idea. You know, if you want to do PvP, do PvP. But, you know, I don't like PvP actually. It means nothing to me. This is not a PvP game, I think. There are better games, different games for PvP. I don't even know how many people do PvP in here. The only reason I come in here, it's a relatively easy 8 whispers. I go back to Serigar, collect the whisper. One-handed weapons this time. Put that in my inventory. 1 to mastery.
Much thanks, friend.
Right, so the Legion event. We can do the Legion event because that gives us Forgotten Souls. See, there's a whisper, whisper, whisper. So there's a fair few to do. Let's go do the. Let's go do the Legion event. We'll get some Forgotten Souls. You get about 100 to 200 now. That's a significant number. Excuse me. Where's the wee fire? There we go. Stoke the fire, get that little extra XP. Up to 15%. There you see. 1% bonus per stack. 15 stacks is the most you can get. That's 15%. Thank you very much for clicking a few times. More than 15 actually. Almost done. Pardon me. There you go, 15%. And that lasts for up to 15 minutes, but it only lasts for the event, and the event never takes 15 minutes. It takes 2-3 minutes. That takes it back to 15. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we're started. Okay. Right, what are we doing? Actually, I think my Lightcrack build is better at this type of open world content, because the AoE is just superb. I think better than this AoE. So if I'm running something like the Hordes, I'll switch to my other build. Somebody's running Ray. Oh, it's still one to take down. So I'm doing a Hydra. Hydras are still strong this season. I just didn't want to play a Hydra 2 seasons in a row. I played Blood Wave for a couple of seasons, but I got seriously bored with it. The animation was taking just way too long. Boom. There we go. Less than 3 minutes. 2.5 minutes all told. So the Legion event was 3. Okay, so we can... Let's see if we can have a boss. Is there a boss? No, there's no bosses. Blood Maiden? We could run a tribute. Where's the tribute? Old Stones is only 6 minutes away. And if we just pop there, do the Old Stone first. Because it'll take us a lot less than 6 minutes. Gosh. Might as well run up here. This is a regular dungeon, not a nightmare dungeon, not anything like this. So we just need to... Okay, so there must be down here somewhere. It's down in this area here. And we need to pick up that. Oh, it's... Fuck me. I thought it was up here. We need to pick that damn thing up. do we need to do through here? Anything is from the carriers? Open the effing doors. Yeah, we did pick it up. Pick nothing down here. There's the last one. Ah, must be a damn door. Yeah, it would have been a lot quicker if it hadn't been for doors. Got one to go, one animus carrier. Yeah, or two animus carriers. Couple of mistakes there, otherwise we could have got through that a lot damn quicker. And that's a whisper. Pick up the whisper.
It is done.
Chest plates. And the pit is a whisper as well.
An equitable transaction. Shine on, my friend.
So slow. In actual fact, what I think I might do, I think I am going to change to my light crack build. Because I just need to get through here quick. Not worried about anything else. Some people are going through a 100 quicker than this. Dead end. I'll do it all the way bloody back again. See, when you're on a nice latency, going through all these walls and such is a piece of piss. But that was relatively quick. But I want to change. Make sure I lock that in. Still 17 minutes away. Ah, we missed that one, but never mind. Harbinger. See how quick we can get him down? Just for the whisper. Is it through this way? Don't go through here very often. Yeah, there we go. I haven't fought him for quite a long time. Okay. Easy peasy. Do I not have any hearts? Oh well. Never mind. I was just after the whisper. And I got that whisper. Oh. Don't have any hearts. Are they in the... Pardon me. No hearts there. Oh, no hearts. Well. I learn something new every day.
Much thanks, friend.
And we do have Paragon Point. Where's the rusty metal key? careful. I hope I don't have too many doors to open. There it is. I'll go to the upper wall. Back from the carriers. Oh, bloody hell. We know where the boss is then, but we need to get all the rest of the animals first. Now, if it wasn't for these bloody doors, we'd scoot through here like nobody's business. It's nice when they open the door for you. I'm not worried about opening any boxes or anything like this. I just want the whisper. Ah, note in here. But he wants me to open the bloody box. Fine, the box is open. One more to get. I actually got through the door. Unbelievable. And then I had to go back and open it up because I didn't believe it. Still 10 minutes. No other bosses with a Legion event. It's not a whisper though. Let's go do the Legion event anyway. Get some more Forgotten Souls. Yeah, they are very annoying. The Halloumi? 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 Am I actually saying that right? But yes, the Animus dungeons are a pain in the bum. I'm liking this light crack, but for AoE, the light crack is one of the best. Right, let's have a look at this. Campfire. Just stoke the campfire for a wee bit. Okay. But I like this light crack build that I've got because the AoE in here is absolutely superb. So it's the crackling build rather than the ball lightning. The ball lightning I've got up to a pit 102 with Okins, and that was okay. I think I'd done 102. I didn't try 103 because the 102 I only had a couple of minutes left. But this build is better for AoE. So it's a crackling energy build, and the crackling energy is tremendous AoE. But I find that this build on higher pit levels is not so good. Lower pit levels is okay, but on higher pit levels it's better with the ball lightning, with the Okins. I haven't tried with the storm yet. I've been seeing how far I can go with the Okins first, and I haven't really had a good drop on the storm build, the storm shield, storm whatever. So I'm still looking for a decent. I run so many bosses trying to get that, it's like it won't drop as a GA. It's annoying. But the Spiritborn is one of the strongest builds this season. Not sure about the evade in particular, but I think the evade with Rake, that is the strongest so far this season. It's cleared pit 140, and a friend of mine is doing a Rake, and we done a pit 100. We just missed because he just died a couple of times too many, but he's only been at it like a day. So the Spiritborn is a tremendous character this season. So you stick at it, I'm pretty sure you'll get there pretty quickly. For me, one of the drawbacks on the Sorc this season, it took me forever and a day to find the Crown of Lucian, which I needed for the build. The build doesn't work without it. And I had two half-decent other Chaos Armors. And I said, well, I need the Chaos Armor in one of two slots. It was either the gloves or the pants. And could I find it? 7 days of farming for it. Oh. But it's a fun season, I think. That was a little frustrating in taking how long it did to get the build up and running. But I think you'll find the Spiritborn is tremendous. And the evade is every bit as fast as the Sorc. I mean, say my latency is 187, so it sucks. So I can't perma evade, not even close. Even if I had 0 cooldown, I still couldn't get any faster. But I'm gonna move across to the druids, the Ravens druid. And again, that looks fun. There's one that usually happens about down here. Yeah, about done. see, this AoE is absolutely madness. Just in case, AoE, area of effect. Just in case you're wondering. A couple of seasons ago, maybe 3 seasons ago, the Druid had also some great AoE. But I do like speed. I think you'll find that the Spiritborn, the Evade, you'll be able to get through Pit 100s relatively fast once you get your build up and running. And then for clearing trash mobs and stuff like this, easy peasy. But after this is going to be my last little piece of the day. My dinner calls, and my stomach is rumbling. So this was easy. So what I'm doing, gathering all the whispers together, and then I'll start my druid, and then open all the whisper caches. 20 seconds later, my druid is at 60. Fastest way to get any character from 1 to 60. Now we still need to go and do a few things, but once you're at 60, then you can put your chaos armor in there. Oh yeah, absolutely agree with you totally. Absolutely. And that's the fun thing. The faster he can go through this, the quicker he can get the caches, and the quicker he can level up. But anyway, that's me for today. Thank you very much for watching, and apologies that you sort of caught me at the end. But it's dinner time for me. It's 6 o'clock in the evening, so thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the likes, the comments. Halloumi. We shall see you perhaps another time. So, bye for now.